Growth, luck, and blessings follow those who learn to contain their power instead of leaking it. Retention redirects the same force that fuels desire into focus, presence, and creativity. When this energy stops scattering, it begins to build momentum, and that momentum becomes magnetism. You start noticing that life begins to align effortlessly. Opportunities appear at the right time, people respond differently, and your intuition sharpens. This isn't coincidence, it's resonance. The more stable your energy becomes, the more predictable your outcomes grow. Retention awakens the inner faculties that shape abundance: patience, awareness, and clarity. These traits turn chaos into order and wishful thinking into grounded progress. Over-sexualized energy weakens this process. It promises freedom but creates dependence. Each indulgence drains the very force that generates vision, discipline, and attraction. The mind loses sharpness, the body loses vitality, and luck seems to vanish. Retention reverses that decay by transforming raw impulse into refined energy. Section 1. Vital Expansion. Retention strengthens the foundation of your energy from the inside out. The moment the body stops losing its life force, it starts recycling it. Circulation improves, metabolism balances, and oxygen moves through the system with new precision. Every heartbeat begins to feel coordinated instead of rushed. This balance creates surplus energy, the kind that doesn't fade by midday or depend on stimulation to stay active. You start moving through the day with natural alertness rather than borrowed adrenaline. That internal consistency is what makes presence magnetic. Retention builds this vitality quietly, turning your biology into a steady engine of focus and drive. As energy accumulates, timing sharpens. You notice openings you used to miss. The right words come naturally, opportunities appear within reach, and instincts guide you more accurately. The reason is simple. Retention aligns the body and mind into a single rhythm. When your inner system runs smoothly, perception becomes clear. You stop reacting and start responding. This heightened awareness feels like intuition, but it's really efficiency. Your biology functioning without interference. The body no longer wastes energy chasing gratification, so attention can finally rest on progress. Growth begins here, not in thoughts or plans, but in the way your energy interacts with each moment. The expansion that follows is not mystical, it's physiological. When the body operates at high coherence, everything external starts aligning with it. Life responds to stability the same way magnets align to order. Retention transforms your presence into a signal of reliability, and people, events, and chances begin to gravitate toward it. This is the foundation of growth, luck, and blessing. Not random favor, but resonance with higher function. The more efficiently your system runs, the more naturally the world reflects that balance. Retention makes you the source of momentum, rather than the product of it. Section 2. Cognitive Magnetism. A retained mind feels different. It carries a weight that others can sense. The stillness behind your eyes becomes focus, and that focus draws attention without effort. When energy stops leaking, thoughts gain density. Each decision holds more intent, each word more gravity. People notice because conviction feels rare in a distracted world. Retention creates that certainty. The mind no longer wavers between impulses, it directs energy toward purpose. That single pointed attention becomes magnetic. You no longer chase influence, influence begins circling around your composure. The power lies not in aggression, but in consistency, the kind that only retention can produce. As mental energy steadies, the brain starts recognizing patterns faster. Retention sharpens predictive accuracy, a quiet intuition rooted in clarity, not emotion. You begin noticing small signals others ignore: timing, tone, body language, and probability. Luck starts appearing less like chance and more like pattern recognition. The mind, unclouded by overindulgence, can calculate outcomes through awareness instead of reaction. That's why retained energy often coincides with synchronicity. The brain aligns with reality's rhythm, catching opportunity at the exact moment it appears. Retention doesn't create luck, it enhances your ability to meet it head on with precision. This magnetism is not mystical, it's psychological physics. The clearer your mind becomes, the more reality organizes around it. Focused energy behaves like gravity. It pulls compatible events and people into orbit. Those who carry scattered thoughts repel alignment. Those who carry clarity attract it. Retention gives your mind that gravitational pull. People trust your words without knowing why. Doors open when timing feels impossible, and success begins to look effortless. What they call luck is coherence. Retention turns mental discipline into a force field that draws progress, connection, and fortune toward you without demand or noise. Section 3. Providential flow. When energy stops scattering, life begins to move in rhythm with you. Retention teaches the body and mind to work in harmony, and that same coherence extends outward. You start noticing moments where timing feels too precise to be random. The right person calls, the right opportunity appears, or the right word slips from your mouth at the perfect second. These synchronicities are not accidents, they are alignment. The energy that was once wasted through distraction now flows toward purpose. Retention builds this bridge between inner focus and external rhythm, making life feel less forced and more guided by an invisible precision. As this alignment strengthens, effort starts to feel lighter. You act with clarity instead of desperation, and results arrive with less resistance. The reason is simple. Your energy matches the current of order rather than fighting against it. Retention refines intention until it vibrates with consistency. That vibration draws structure, timing, and opportunity into your orbit. You stop needing to chase outcomes because your presence carries the signal that invites them. Every action starts to synchronize with events around you, forming a pattern that feels almost orchestrated. Retention doesn't grant miracles, it tunes you to the frequency where they naturally occur. What people call luck or blessing is often the result of this inner resonance. The universe has always responded to clarity, and retention is the discipline that keeps clarity alive. When your purpose no longer leaks through impulse, life responds in kind. The world begins to meet your intention halfway. Doors open that effort alone couldn't force, and support arrives through channels you never expected. Retention transforms the relationship between will and reality. You no longer push against the current, you move with it. The blessings that follow are simply proof that your energy has returned to harmony.